Ensemble for and so emu abambo so for oniyan for Dominic Niti na wo de atodwa se enye no kreda se de NDC fo binum eka se asrafo etata nkofo miame ahodo a ye chudi no
Onunya for Dominic Niti was for no and a shabambo so kasomra shibi dwom no see de see ye wo banda nam so mani pa ba ko famu hwe ni nkwanti no asoye no aye ne somo makwan bi mu e ma manyofo mfa nipa bi engu ka mu nko ba bi so mu nkotwuru mudin enti omo de asrafo ye military ne besi omo ekwan we ebebo medin aye atwero no asundwe akoso.
Let me put it on record that the government has not conceived, the government did not plan, the government has no intention, the government will not plan and will never have an intention of suppressing any potential voter who is a Ghanaian and who is qualified, who is of sound mind and above 18 years to register. Banda constituency has had problems since the beginning of the voter registration. And so the Regional Security Council held a meeting with the parties, agreed with them not to bars people, agreed with them that people should not physically prevent others, and also agreed with them that they should deploy security, including the military. And so the military was rightly deployed by the Regional Security Council to ensure that their orders were strictly followed. It doesn't matter whether you are sitting Ketia or you are Dominic Nitiwo or you are an ordinary man sitting in Doman Hinkro. You will be stopped.
Onmunya for Dominic Nitiwo eto asubiem no chem say
position of the former president is a revered position. And I think that for him to continuously and his party try to run down the military is very unfortunate. He was just the commander-in-chief 4 years ago. And I'm very much worried that he's taking a deliberate step to run down the military of Ghana. He did it in Aflawo. He was called out. He couldn't provide evidence. He's doing it again. Let him and let the NDC know that the military of Ghana is a very professional institution. The NDC over the last 12 years have had 8 years of ruling this country. We have had 3.5. Let's compare our 3.5 against their 8 years. And when we compare the records, we will see who is better. And the people of Ghana will decide. That's what we are calling for. We're not calling for accounts versus Evers and that kind of thing they are hyping up. It doesn't help anybody.
Nesubusa North Mashibi Munya for James Agaga Chirimano say MPP abai ashedano de asrafo etete nkrofo meami yahudu trading Ghana.
The General Secretary of the NDC toured the area and actually had an open confrontation with the soldiers who were involved in the blockade. The fundamental point that we need to make at this point is that we have always expressed reservations about the deployment of our armed forces to deter the citizenry of this country from taking part in the voter registration exercise. A number of denials were made following the expose we made in the wake of the deployment of our armed forces. Now, if anybody was in doubt, the videos we saw, which videos were taken from Banda in the Bono region, puts matters beyond all reasonable doubt that the real intent, the motive of the government in the deployment of our armed forces in the border areas of our country was actually to prevent citizens of our country from getting their names onto the voters' register.